how did personal development change my life is really fascinating, right? Because while a lot of people may look at something that appears bad is happening, they'll focus on and they'll just continuously talk about what was wrong with it, what was bad with it, right? And my mind is, because of personal development, my mind is programmed to look for the good, right? It's kind of like when Michelle Obama coined that phrase, when they go low, we go high. I do that with, I make it my business to do that with everything, right? Even movies, right? Like I'm reminded of a movie called Alive, right? It's a true story about a soccer team who gets into a plane crash, and, you know, the story goes on and on. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix right now. I highly recommend you watch that movie. When you look at that movie, there's this part where the character who's being played by Ethan Hawke, and you guys know who Ethan Hawke is from Training Day, right? There's this part in the movie where he had everybody huddle up, right? It was weeks into them being out there. And he had everybody huddle up. He was like, all right, everybody huddle up. I got some good news. And if you haven't seen that movie in a while, you should watch it again now that you're probably a completely different person than you were 5 or 10 years ago. And for some of you, maybe even 5 months ago, you're completely different now. You're thinking differently. But go back with a higher level of consciousness and watch that movie. And you'll see that this part, he's huddling up everybody. He's like, huddle up, I got great news. And they're like, what is it? He's like, the great news is the rescue team is not coming to save us. And when I tell you they were about to kill this man, they was like, what the heck are you talking about? There's no rescue. What are you talking about? Good news. This isn't good news. What's wrong with you? And I knew exactly what he meant, because again, that was a very pivotal part, not of the movie, because this is a real story, right? This is a real story, right? That was a pivotal part in all of especially the survivors' lives, because you know what? At that point when he said nobody else was going to rescue us, they looked at how comfortable they were waiting, right? They looked at how they were relying on people to come save them, right? They looked at that because he said, man, this is great news. And at that point, guess what? Everybody started being more creative. There started to be a sense of urgency, like we got to figure something out. This is all we got. We got to figure out how we going to work together. I don't like this person. They stealing the food. We got to eat these dead people. We got to figure this out, because if we don't figure it out, listen, we're left for dead. The rescue people is not coming. Personal development is things like that. While people is talking about, would you eat a dead person to live? Or I wouldn't have done this, or I would have did it this way. I'm looking at, this is a part in here. He's delivering. He made bad news great news. You see what I'm saying? And that's the message that I've been sent to share with you guys today. Again, the question was, how has personal development changed my life? And just to reiterate, it allows me to tap into my higher consciousness and to really focus in on the good in every bad situation. And do I have those points where I can't find the good in a bad situation? Absolutely. Right? But the purpose is, and the motive and the intention, right, every single day is, where's the good in this situation? Right? Is there any good in this situation? And because of personal development, most of the time, I'm able to find it. Right? This is your boy, Billionaire Brown. If you like this daily inspiration that we're doing, drop me a comment and let me know. And most importantly, share this with your friends. Peace. Listen, in closing, do me this one favor. The next time you watch the movie Alive, do your best. Don't focus on the people that are dying. Focus on the people who are surviving. Focus on the people who survived. What were they doing? Were they different than those that died? Something to think about.